Hello guys, I'm Kumar K, your favorite teacher for DSA plus OA plus CP. I know many of you are giving your Amazon online assessment for SD Intern, SD-1 and SD-2 role in September and October 2025. Now, in the previous year also, Amazon used to take lots of OA around this time, but their OA questions used to be easy at max medium. But in 2025, they're asking harder questions, and the level of questions just keeps on increasing. In September and October, the questions asked in the OA are very, very hard. So, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to solve the recently asked OA questions in October. Make sure you learn from the solutions so you can apply similar kind of logic in your upcoming Amazon OA or any good company OA. And other thing is that a few of these questions can get repeated as well. And I have a very good playlist of all the Amazon OA questions and video solutions. So it will be in the description or in the comments. Please check it out. So now let's go towards the question. Let's go towards our most important document with the name of God, Ram Ram. So yeah, first of all, guys, this is the best Amazon OA 2025 roadmap video. So, guys, I suggest that all of you should try to watch that video. It will really, really help you a lot. Next thing, congratulations to my student for cracking 51 LP off campus SD offer from Amazon. For SD intern plus full time, okay, he got it both because of the 8 plus month day live training, 1-to-1 mentorings, and job referrals cohort. If you need similar type of services, you can check this link. Now guys, before I start explaining the problem which was asked, I want to share one very important observation. Okay, like I have explained this thing many times, but still, the message has not been known to everyone. So what I want to say is that, see, the tier 1 tier 2 college students and the tier 3 tier 4 college students and the working professionals in 2025, just relying on the standard DSA sheets is not enough, guys. You also know that. You go and open the OA question, you will see that a story based problem is asked. You will feel that the problem is totally new, the problem which you have never done before in the standard DSA sheets, the standard easy lead code, GFG easy medium problems. So just doing influencer DSA sheets like Love Bubber sheet, Striver sheet, and many other sheets, and 200 to 500 easy medium problems without understanding them in depth is not enough in 2025. You need to constantly practice OA plus CP type questions. So for that, I have the list of 1,000 plus OA questions asked in different companies in 2024 and 2025. So try to practice from there as much as you can. And you should be doing CP training also. It keeps your mind very, very strong. So regular OA plus CP training is very, very important. In the interview also, you will see that they are not asking you now the direct questions like reverse the linked list or some standard DSA question. No, they will again make up a story. You will have to analyze the story. Then you will have to solve the question. 50% of the stuff you might already know how to solve, but 50% of the things you will have to decipher. Even if you solve it correct, they will ask you the follow-ups to check do you have the deep understanding and problem solving skills. Because see, you want to become a software engineer, right? Engineers should be able to tackle new challenging problems, and they should have some thinking skills for it. And that's what companies are testing, because AI is already there to do the menial basic stuff. So try to do advanced stuff. That's what I wanted to tell to you people. Okay, now let's yeah, one more thing I wanted to share is that now don't consider it as flexing, but I got all India rank 7 and world rank 83 in the Facebook Hacker Cup 2025 PRC round yesterday. Okay, so let me mention that link as well, because I feel really happy about it. So here it is, guys. The problems were very difficult. If you want me to make video solution for it, let me know in the comments. Guys, for the Amazon OA problem, which I'm going to discuss here, for that as well, if you want me to make more Amazon OA video solutions of the questions asked in September and October, let me know in the comments. And I would also tell that once you understand the solution of the problem, please write your codes in the comment. I will see if you have written, if you have, made the correct implementation or not. Okay, so now let's go to the question. So, yeah, the first thing which I would like to share is that Kumar K secures AIR 7 in Meta Hacker Cup 2025. Okay, good. Now, guys, a very interesting problem was asked. This is the link to the problem. Let's open it up. So, package efficiency question. You can see this large English paragraph is written, right? 362941. Okay. So, I am opening our very important Jamboard for you people. So, interactive Jamboard. So, you need to solve this hard unseen DSA problem. I am sure you have never seen this problem before in your life. So guys, see, all the videos in my, all the videos and recordings on my YouTube channel and my day live training for my students, I never try to explain the question and solution. I try to do something else. I try to do something in that video that your logic can develop so that when the new question comes as a Kumar K student, you can also solve. Okay, so here also I will try to do something so that you can also solve. Okay, now I have not analyzed this question that deeply. I will be solving it in front of you only because I don't get much time. You guys know how much work I have to do, right? Apart from making videos for this YouTube channel, so you can see my independent thought process here. Okay, so let's start the procedure. So guys, 362941. 362941. Obviously, we start everything with the name of God, Ram Ram. So, Ram Ram. Now, 362941. Okay. So, here it is 362941. So, they are guys asking you that how many, like, they are asking you that please go through all the subarrays of size K. In this question, let's say K is given us as 3. Okay, K is given to us as 3. So guys, क्या कहना चाह रहा है वो हमको ये बोल रहे हैं कि एक एरे दिया हुआ है, वो एरे के अंदर जितने भी सब एरेज है ऑफ साइज 3, आपको उनको ट्रेवल करना है और हर सब एरे ऑफ साइज 3 का आपको कॉस्ट बताना है. कॉस्ट कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे वो बाद में डिस्कस कर लेंगे. फॉर नाउ व्हाट यू नीड टू नो इज दैट फॉर ईच सब एरे ऑफ साइज 3, like the array is given to you now, for each subarray of size 3 you need to calculate its cost, and I am saying 3 but in the question they are saying calculate the cost for each subarray of size K. So obviously you can maintain the sliding window, right? First you will see the first subarray of size K, then the second subarray of size K, third subarray of size K, fourth subarray of size K, till the end, right? Starting indices of all the valid subarrays will be from, let's say, one based indexing 1 to n minus k. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's consider all the subarrays of size 3. 362. So 362 considered, then 629. 629 considered, then 294 considered, 941. What is the cost of 362? So this is the most critical and most difficult part of the problem, guys. Okay, the subarray cost is not an easy thing to do. If you are given a subarray, the cost is that the number of indices in the subarray which are valid. What is the meaning of a valid index? A valid index is such an index such that all the elements coming after that index are either larger or smaller than the value at that index. So was it larger or smaller? I will have to look at the question. See, for every index j such that, okay, yeah, smaller. So is 3 a valid index? No. Why 3 is not a smaller, why valid number for this subarray? Because after 3 all the numbers which are coming should be less than 3, but it's not happening. It's not happening. So guys, आपको समझ आ गया ना? अगर आप कोई सबैरे को बाहर निकाल के रख दो, अब कैसे पता चलेगा वो सबैरे में कौन अच्छे लोग हैं कौन बुरे लोग हैं? कैसे पता चलेगा? अब कोई भी बंदे के पास जाओ, उस बंदे से बाकी के जितने भी एलिमेंट है राइट हैंड साइड में, वो सारे के सारे एलिमेंट्स उस बंदे से छोटे होने चाहिए, तभी तुम उस बंदे को वैलिड बोलोगे. एंड इफ दैट गाय इज वैलिड, ऐड +1 टू योर कॉस्ट. दैट्स इट. सो Here 3 is not valid because all the elements to the right hand side of 3 are not smaller than 3. Is 6 valid? Yes. Why? Which are the elements in the right hand side of 6? 2 is there, which is smaller than 6. So 6 is valid. 2 is 2 valid? Which are the elements on the right hand side of 2? Nothing is there. So 2 is bigger than nothing, right? So 6 is valid, 2 is valid. So 2 elements are valid. So the cost of this subarray is 2. Like this, you will calculate the cost of each subarray. You can see here. For 6 to 9, only 9 is valid. For 294, this is valid. For 941, this is valid. So guys, question का मतलब हमको बहुत अच्छे से समझ आ गया. What is the meaning of the problem? What is the meaning of the problem? The meaning of the problem is that given an array, get all the sub arrays of size k, churn it out. You can do it. You're a Kumar ke student. Now, for each sub array, go travel that sub array and find out which indices are good. So guys, what will be the brute force solution? Very easy, guys. Very easy. At each index I, go from I to I plus k minus 1. Get that sub array in your mind. Now again travel that sub array properly. For each index, what will you do? For each index, what will you do? For each index j in that sub array, you will check what is happening from j plus 1 till the end. All those elements should be less than my a of j. Means maximum of all of them should be less than me. That's the first observation. So the first observation is, like, if I try to write it out for you people, the first observation is very simple. It is u is valid. U is valid. U is valid if and only if a of u is strictly greater than max of all the elements on the left hand side till the end range. What was the end range? For the range I to j. For the range from I to I plus k minus 1 na, because let's assume that a subarray of size k starting at index I, then it will end at index k minus I plus k minus 1. So if a of u is greater than max of all the elements on the right hand side, a of u plus 1 till the last element is what? A of I plus k minus 1. Okay. If that is the case, guys, if that is the case, then things are really, really easy for you. Okay. It's damn easy for you. And obviously, I less than equal to u less than equal to j. So guys, that will give you O of n cube solution, right? So, did you understand how the O of n cube is coming? Did you guys understand that thing? Let me show it to you on the Jamboard. Okay. हाँ भाई कितना पढ़ाना पड़ रहा है आजकल. So no problem. So guys, obviously what you will do? It's damn simple, right? This array is given to you, right? Let's consider one based indexing. Okay, this is your index I. So what you will do? I is nothing but what? Start point of the subarray you are considering. Also, guys, I forgot to say one thing that if you are watching this video, you need to complete my prerequisite course, guys. Please complete the prerequisite course, or else you will not understand what I'm teaching here. This video is not for beginner level DSA coders. You should be at least at an intermediate level. You should know the basic DSA concepts very well. So this prerequisite course is very, very important. So I will attach its link. Make sure you do it now. So guys, your I will go from where to where? Your I will go from 1 to n minus k, something like that. minus k plus k. Yeah, it will go from 1 to n minus k plus 1. Okay. Okay. And when you have a particular I, let's say this I is there, then what will be the end point? Start point will be what? I. What will be the end point? End point will be what? Let's say k is equal to 3. So if I is 1, end point will be I plus k minus 1, which is I is 1, right? 1 plus 3 minus 1, which is what? 3. So at index 3, this is called as the end point and this is the start point. So you are considering this subarray. Now what you will do? Okay, so this much is clear to you people. Now what you will do? Now you will again write one more for loop here. And your for loop will start from, your for loop wants to check which are the good elements. So you will be traveling from J from start till the end. J will go from start till the end. You know the start ID, you know the end ID. Now go and travel from start to end. Okay. One more nested for loop. I is iterating the start point of all the valid subarrays of size k. Once you get a start point, fix that start point and again now travel that subarray from start to end. Now how will you know if if A of j, or let's say the array B, if this B of j is good, what you will do? You will do count plus plus and that is the solution to the problem. In this subarray, whichever number is good, you add plus 1 to its cost. Okay. How will you know if B of j is good? For that, you will create a special function. F of B of j should return true if it is good and it should return false if it is not good, guys. So you will call a function here if f of b of j is good. So this function will again require one more loop, guys. Why? How do you know j is good? J is good if and only if u is good if and only if a of u is greater than max of all the elements on the right hand side, right? So j is good if b of j is strictly greater than max of all the elements on the right hand side. So you need to travel all the elements on the right hand side, right? Yes, sir. So here you will run a loop. Let's run a loop L, which is going from j plus 1 till the from j plus 1 till this end limit. And I will calculate maximum of all the elements from j plus 1 till the end. After that, if the maximum of the right range is still less than b of j, it means b of j is good, return true. So f of b of j, or you can send the function as f of j because you only need the index. So one for loop here, then second for loop here, then for the function one more for loop, 3 for loops, O of n cube solution. So guys, do you have any idea? Do you have any idea that how can you optimize this to O of n square? You need to know about prefix suffix maximas. You know that f of b of j can be calculated in O of 1. Currently हम क्या कर रहे हैं? F of j या F of B of j के लिए हमको क्या करना पड़ रहा है? J plus 1 से लेके एंड तक फिर से ट्रेवल करना पड़ रहा है. एक लूप और लग रहा है. वो ट्रेवल करने की तुमको जरूरत ही नहीं है अगर तुमको ऑलरेडी वो रेंज का मैक्स पता है. या तो सेगमेंट्री लगा सकते हो रेंज का मैक्स जानने के लिए, या तो प्रीप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो प्रीफिक्स सफिक्स एरेज यूज करके कि उस रेंज का मैक्स क्या है. So what I'm trying to say is that either you can use a segment tree to know the max of that range in O of log n time, or you can pre-compute with the prefix suffix max array. Okay, so let's go. Ram Ram. So see, with every ingoing and outgoing breath, take the name of God Ram Ram like this, so you can get ultimate moksha. Okay, so now this thing is done. So how will you optimize it to n square? O of n square. What you will do is f of j function can be calculated in O of 1, which will reduce one for loop. It will reduce the innermost for loop. So how can f of j be calculated in O of 1? So it's pretty simple. Like, let's go back. Yeah. So I is going from 1 to n minus k plus 1. I hope it was that only. Then you get your start pointer, end pointer. Start is I, end is what? End is what? Start is 1, end is what? End is start is I, end is I plus k minus 1. Now, you know that your j is going to travel from S to E. So how will you know if j is good or not? If f of j is good. So I am saying that this can be known in O of 1 time. How will you know this in O of 1 time? Then there will only be two for loops here now. What you can do is that before starting this procedure of start to end, you can, like, that this is the start and this is the end, right? So you can create a suffix array. So this start, this end, you will travel backwards like this. Okay. Now you will understand what I am saying if you have done the prerequisite course. This course, guys, is the best warm-up DSA course for DSA OACP. Please trust what I am saying. Please put 2 days of your life and complete this course from start till the end. So much OANCP best content, and it is not just for OACP, guys. It teaches you how to think on a deeper level in 2025, because you cannot do surface level DSA these days. Okay, so do it fully, then you come back to this video and you will understand what Kumar Kev was saying about suffix max, in case you don't know. So go watch it. So prerequisites, let me write here. Now, for this thing from start to end, you will calculate a suffix array. Suffix array will also look like this only. It will take O of n time, right? In the worst case for suffix arrays, let's say it looks like this: 2, 3, 1, 2. So what is the max of this much part? 2, so you will write 2. What is the max of this much part? 1 and 2, you will write 2. What is the max of this much part? 3. What is the max of this much part? 2. So suffix of I already knows the max of all the elements from index I till the end, right? Because you have calculated it like this. So as soon as you get SNE, you will write one for loop to calculate the suffix array. Okay, so one for loop done here. Then you will write this second for loop. This for loop separately here, and then the second for loop. Please know that they are not in like they are not interconnected. This for loop is different inside this, and then this for loop. In this for loop, how will you know if f of j is good or not? You just have to write one line. What is that line? If b of j is good or not. If b of j is strictly greater than suffix of j plus 1. Suffix of j plus 1 means what? Maximum of all the numbers from j plus 1 till the end. That's what the meaning of suffix of I is what? Maximum from that index till the end of your subarray. So that's it, guys. So O of n time in the worst case for this loop, O of n time worst case for this loop, but they are not nested. So total O of 2n inside, and then one nested O of n for loop outside. So it is O of n into 2n, which is O of 2n square. So we have solved it in O of n square time. We have solved it in O of n square time. Okay. So guys, we now know things till here. Now tell me one thing, which is how will you get to the O of n solution? So think about it. How will you get to the O of n solution? Now you can only know this if you have done lots of OA and CP. There is a very nice trick. It is called as, see, if you do standards DSA sheets, you will never know this. But now you are watching my video, so I will teach you this thing. It is called as the contribution trick. Whenever some hard question is asked to you, where they are asking you the some the some particular sum over all the cost of all the subarrays. For each index, you can see what it will be its contribution in all these subarrays, and you just calculate the contribution of each index to the final sum. So contribution technique. Let's see the contribution technique now. So what to do? Contribution technique. So the third trick is the contribution technique. All the codes will be attached. Don't worry. For each index I, smartly calculate its contribution to the final answer, final sum or final answer. Okay. So guys, what do I mean to say? See, I will make it very easy for you. If this is index I, if this is index I, what will be C of I? C of I is nothing but contribution of I in all the valid subarrays. So let's say k is equal to 3, k is equal to 3, or let's say k equal to 4. So which subarrays will I have? I will show you those subarrays, okay guys? One subarray will be what? One subarray will be this, na? This will be the first subarray in which I was there. This will be the first valid subarray of size 4 in which I was there. Then this is the second valid subarray of size 4 in which I is there. This is the third valid subarray in which I is there. And this is the fourth valid subarray in which I is there, right? Right? Now, let's say I value is 5. Okay, I value is 5. This is 2, this is 3, this is 8. All the elements of the array are distinct. All the elements of the array are distinct. It's written in the question. So when you are at I, just find which is the next greater element of that guy. तुम इंडेक्स आई पर खड़े हो, वैल्यू तुम्हारी 5 है, राइट साइड में 5 से बड़ा नंबर कौन आ रहा है? सबसे पहले 8 आ रहा है सर. It means this range is valid. This is the deep observation which people don't want to teach you. It takes lots of effort. So what I mean to say guys is that ये जो 5 है ना, 5 से बड़ा एलिमेंट राइट में कब आ रहा है? 5 से बड़ा एलिमेंट राइट में यहां पर आ रहा है. मतलब इसके पहले वाले जो एलिमेंट थे वो तो तुमसे छोटे थे. तो वो तो तुमसे छोटे थे ना भाई. When is the number bigger than 5 coming on the right hand side? There can be multiple numbers which are bigger than 5 on the right hand side, but which is the first number bigger than 5 on the? It is 8. Let's call this index as what? I plus 1, I plus 3. So once you are able to find for this index I, which is the right element bigger than I, the next greater element we call it as, in the standard DSA concept, you use a tag stack and pre-calculate the next greater element for each index I. So once you know that for I, the next greater element is situated at I plus 3, you can say that I to I plus 2 is a valid range. Why? I to I plus 2 is a valid range. Why? Because you know that these elements are smaller than I. इसका क्या मतलब है बिडू? इसका मतलब है जब तुम ये वाला सब एरे लोगे ना, तब I 1 कंट्रीब्यूशन देने वाला है, क्योंकि 5 के बाद वाला एलिमेंट छोटा है 2. समझे? फिर जब तुम देख रहे हो कितना डीप ऑब्जर्वेशन है, फिर जब तुम ये वाला सब एरे लोगे ना, ये वाला, तभी भी आई 1 कंट्रीब्यूशन देने वाला है। क्यों? क्योंकि 2 3 दोनों इससे छोटे थे। हाँ, इसके आगे तुम कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं ले सकते हो। सो आंसर क्या है? सिंपली एक इंडेक्स आई पर खड़े हो जाओ बेटे। अब चेक करो नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट कब आ रहा है। नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट i+3 पे आ रहा है, मतलब i से i+2 वैलिड है। हाउ मेनी एलिमेंट्स आर देयर फ्रॉम i टू i+2? i से लेके i+2 में कितने एलिमेंट्स है? if I is the start, like I is let's say start index and i+2 is the end index, not start and index. यहाँ पर स्टार्ट और एंड सवेरे वाली बात नहीं हो रही, बस एक नॉर्मल स्टार्ट और एंड की बात हो रही है। ओके, सो तुम लोग को इतना आता ही होगा। अगर ये i+2 है, ये स्टार्ट है भाई, ठीक है, और ये एंड है भाई, ठीक है, तो एंड माइनस स्टार्ट प्लस 1 लेंथ हुआ ना। तो what is the length of the valid numbers, like valid range after 5? It is 3. So the contribution of I is 3. How can you check that? You know कि ये 5 है और तुमको पता है कि 5 के बाद 2 नंबर उससे छोटे आ रहे फिर बड़ा आ रहा है, मतलब ये नंबर और ये नंबर हमको 3 नंबर हेल्प कर रहे हैं। कैसे हेल्प कर रहे हैं विजुअली दिखाऊं? के 4 था ना, तो पहले ये सब एरे ले लिया तुमने साइज 4 का, तो इसमें ये वाले आई ने एक कंट्रीब्यूशन दे दिया ना, क्योंकि फॉर दिस सब एरे 5 के आगे कोई नंबर ही नहीं है, तो 1 कंट्रीब्यूशन इसका आ गया। फिर जब तुमने ये सब एरे लिया बेटा, ये वाला, देन व्हाट हैपेंड? 5 के बाद अभी भी एक छोटा नंबर है, तो ये वाला आई फिर से वैलिड आ गया, तो ये आई का भी दूसरी बार कंट्रीब्यूशन हो गया टोटल फाइनल कॉस्ट में। फिर बेटा तुमने ये वाला सब एरे लिया, ये 5 है, 5 के बाद ये वाले सब एरे में जितने भी एलिमेंट है छोटे ही दिख रहा है मुझे, 8 तक नहीं है, तब तक कोई चिंता ही नहीं। तो तीसरी बार कंट्रीब्यूशन आ गया इस आई का। अब बेटा जब ये वाला ले होगे ना तो कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं आ पाएगा, क्योंकि इसमें 5 इधर है, 5 के सारे बाद के एलिमेंट जो है ना वो 5 से छोटे नहीं है, इनका मैक्स 8 आ रहा है, इससे बड़ा है, तो इसका कंट्रीब्यूशन ऐड नहीं हुआ। गाइस, आई होप यू गॉट द ट्रिक. It is a very standard DSA concept. Before that, I would like to say something very important. Whenever you are, see, that's why I wanted to develop this problem solving skill in you. मुझे सिर्फ तुमको आंसर नहीं बताना था, मुझे तुमको कुछ और बताना था. Okay, so please have faith in God plus good health plus good mindset. Very very important for you. रात को 1-2 बजे भी कभी कभी मुझे बच्चों को हेल्प करना पड़ जाता है, 1-to-1 मेंटरिंग करनी पड़ती है, but I do because I love helping people. Now listen, yeah, I'm telling you the truth, okay, truthfully. So when you are at index I, समझो इंडेक्स आई के बाद 5 बंदे हैं जो मुझसे छोटे हैं और छठवां बंदा उसके बाद बड़ा है, तो मैं आई हूं, मेरे राइट में 5 छोटे बंदे हैं, राइट में 5 छोटे बंदे हैं और मैं हूं, तो मिला के टोटल 6 बंदे हैं इधर, ठीक है, मैं हूं और मेरे बाद में 5 छोटे बंदे हैं, और मैं और 5 छोटों को मिला के 6 बंदे इधर कंटिन्यूअस है। ऐसा इसका मतलब ये वाले इंडेक्स का 6 कंट्रीब्यूशन आने वाला है फाइनल आंसर में। व्हाई? अज्यूम ये करते कि के 10 दिया हुआ था, ओके, तो जो 10 वाला सब एरे, जब वो ऐसा वाला सब एरे होगा जिसमें मेरा इंडेक्स उसका लास्ट एलिमेंट है, तब वैलिड हो गया। जब मैं और मेरे से छोटा वाला 2 एलिमेंट उस सब एरे के एंड में होंगे, तभी भी मेरा कंट्रीब्यूशन आएगा, क्योंकि मेरे राइट वाले सब छोटे। ये कब तक चलेगा? ये तब तक चलेगा जब तक वो सब एरे ऐसा सब एरे हो जिसमें मैं यहां पर हूं और मेरे बाद 5 एलिमेंट्स है और आगे का मिला के एलिमेंट्स है टोटल, ठीक है, तब तक चलेगा। अगर वो सब एरे ने ऐसा ट्राई किया कि मैं यहां पर हूं और मेरे बाद 5 से ज्यादा एलिमेंट्स अगर वो सब एरे कंसीडर कर रहा है, द सब एरे ऑफ साइज के, तो हो ही नहीं पाएगा, क्योंकि मेरे बाद 5 एलिमेंट्स के बाद मुझसे बड़े नंबर आने लग जाते हैं, तो उनका मैक्स मुझसे छोटा थोड़ी ना हो पाएगा। देख रहे हो कितना डीप है। ऑल्सो गाइज, यू हैव टू कीप चेक ऑफ द के कंडीशन ऑल्सो। के जरूरी नहीं बड़ा है, के छोटा भी हो सकता है। सो हो सकता है कि आपके राइट में, नॉट फ्लेक्सिंग, हो सकता है कि आपके राइट में 10 एलिमेंट है जो आपसे छोटे हैं और के की वैल्यू 4 है, तो आपको कंट्रीब्यूशन 11 नहीं बोलना है, आपको कंट्रीब्यूशन 4 ही बोलना पड़ेगा, मिनिमम लेना है। वॉट एवर द राइट रेंज यू गॉट ना, minimum of that size plus 1 comma k is the contribution of index I, and like this you will calculate the contribution of each index, and then the job is done, done. So you will pre-calculate the next greater and previous greater element for each index I, ताकि आपको बार बार लूप ना चलाना पड़े. इसके स्टैंडर्ड वीडियोस है, मैं डाल दूंगा, देख लेना, समझ आ जाएगा. द नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट एंड द नेक्स्ट स्मॉलर एलिमेंट, ये बहुत स्टैंडर्ड ये से कंसेप्ट है. स्टैक यूज करके आप प्री कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हो फॉर ईच इंडेक्स आई. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, एक बार ही हो गया तो हर इंडेक्स आई पे जाओ, देखो नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर कब है, यहाँ से ये एलिमेंट्स वैलिड है. सबको ऐड करने के पहले एक बार के की लिमिट देख लो, दोनों में से जो मेन है वो आपका आंसर है. हो गया. O of n now. You will do O of n pre-calculation. So where did that go? Yeah. So happy I am, man. So O of n pre-calc. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Ram Ram. I will come back with more Amazon Web videos for you.